The main goal for this week is just to make art every day. The acrylic markers on darker skin tones and some more portrait sketches. I only have 20 pages left. Seattle is in a heat wave, so it's going to be like 1,000,000 degrees today. It is officially too hot to work. 4 travel mugs. It's time for sketchbook stuff. I am not a fan. Hello, welcome to the vlog. The main goal for this week is just to make art every day. So this is what I worked on yesterday, trying to get a better understanding of how to use the acrylic markers on darker skin tones. I think I'm getting closer. The no blending is definitely making it a little bit more difficult. So most of this is the acrylic markers, this is gouache, and then this is just my pencil. And then since my last vlog, I did some more planes of the head studies from the Mastering Drawing the Human Figure book. And some more portrait sketches. More trying to get the markers on darker skin tones. On this one, I just laid down a base color and then did the highlights and shadows on top of that color. And I feel like that worked a little bit better. But on this one, I tried to do more of a puzzling piece situation. I don't feel like it really worked. I don't really like how it came out, but I'm going to keep practicing with them and try to figure out how to do that. And then this was just from where I tried out the acrylic markers. I'll have that link down below if you want to check it out. I did the actual paintings in my painting sketchbook. But yeah, that's everything I've done since the last time I vlogged. And we can start fresh on this page. I only have 20 pages left in this sketchbook, so I would really love to finish it pretty soon. And while I'm working on my sketchbook, I think I'm going to get working on importing all of the clips and formatting them from the Pottery update video. I just finished recording that this morning. Seattle is in a heat wave, so it's going to be like 1,000,000 degrees today. I have the windows closed for recording this and it's already getting hot, so as soon as I finish, I'm going to open up all the windows again. I need to hopefully finish everything as early as possible because as soon as it starts getting really hot, it will be really hard to focus on work. In case you don't want to watch the pottery video, I will very quickly run through everything I made in my 8-week pottery class, and if you're interested in more about the stuff, you can go watch the full video. But this was my first mug, weird and bumpy. First bowl, technically made this before class. Second cup, very thick and heavy, tiny cup. Paint palette that I plan to use with watercolors. Plate 1 and plate 2, sadly both not food safe. Then 4 travel mugs. And 1 little pot that I don't know what I'm going to do with. I still have some clay left over, so I will be using that for other stuff. this is where we're at. These pages, and that's 2 pages down, which means 18 pages left. If it's really loud, it's because the window is open, because it's 88 degrees in here. But now what I'm going to do is, I hate the art style of the book, so I'm going to open up my references and try to take some of this knowledge of the planes of the nose and transfer it into drawing some stuff from references, hopefully more in my style. And then there'll be 4 pages hopefully if I do a full spread, and then I'll say I'll be done for a while until it cools off again. That is how that went. 4 pages down for the day. It is officially too hot to work, so I'm going to chill for a bit and hopefully wait for the temperatures to go down a bit. It's around 4 o'clock now. Also, I am officially on my last piece of blue lead, so I might order some more of that today. Hello, it is the next day and it's about 4:30. So far this morning I worked on editing the Pottery update video where I showed everything that I had made so far that I recorded yesterday. I edited that super quickly, kind of minimally, and got that posted, and it is up on my channel now. Let's see, with 16 views. Oh, I'm a little dark. It's really bright, so I'm backlit. Sorry about that. So I did that, made the thumbnail, got it posted, but now I need to work in my sketchbook. I would like to get 4 pages done again. I posted a thing on Instagram asking for suggestions on what I should draw today. So far nobody's answered it, so I'm going to scroll through my references on Pinterest and see if I can find something. It is less hot today, but still 86 degrees inside, so a little hot. I closed the window so I could record this, but I'm going to open it up once I'm done talking to you while I'm sketching. Yeah, hopefully the sketching doesn't take too long. Not really feeling it today. Though I have time tonight, I also want to do a little bit of editing on this vlog so I can get ahead a little bit. I am stopping for the night. It's only 7 o'clock, but 88 degrees in here. It's hot. I only did 2 pages, but I don't want to do it anymore. I'm just not feeling it, so I'll try again tomorrow. Portraits and a bug. Also, maybe by tomorrow I'll have more suggestions on my Instagram for things I can draw. I could also do another study session. Those are always good for getting out a bunch of pages, but I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Hello, it is the next day. It's Friday now. I'm thinking probably not going to finish the sketchbook this week. I have 14 pages left in the sketchbook, and I need to import all the footage I have for this vlog so far and see how it's looking. There's already a lot of footage. I might end the vlog today. I've had lunch, did some other stuff this morning, took care of the plants. Soba went on the balcony for the first time in his harness, and it's time for sketchbook stuff. This is where we're at. So close. I feel like I've gotten to the point with the sketchbook where I'm like just ready to be finished with it, and it's taking forever, but I don't want to just like fill the pages with crap just to finish it. I want to actually make sure I spend a good amount of time making something worth making, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do in it today. Maybe I can get the acrylic markers out again. Those are always fun.
I don't know, when you sat in the theatre together. Absolutely. You were still...
I primed the page with some gesso. I wanted to see if it helps the paper hold up a bit better to the acrylic markers, which I'm going to use now, and then I'm going to attempt to draw this. It's a photo I took at Mount Rainier last week, and I don't really feel like doing a sketch, so I'm just gonna try doing it freehand. This is where I'm at on this. I am not a fan. So the gesso made the paper, I don't know, I guess get less like scratched up by the marker. Still a little like streaky. It did feel a bit better to work on. Maybe I'll try it again on something that I don't hate so much. It looks okay from a distance, I think, but I'm not a fan of this page. I'm just gonna stop here and not fuck with it too much and move on. is now 5 o'clock and the sun is starting to blast into this window, and it is a nice 88 degrees in here. But finished the second sketchbook page. I don't think I recorded any of it. I really wasn't feeling it. I just did it because I needed to do a page. But I did some ears, and I'm still struggling with the markers, but I don't know, I feel like I'm starting to get it. I'm not very good at like cell shading, which is I feel kind of like what you need to do with the markers because they don't really blend. But I did gesso on the second page as well, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's kind of slippery. It does keep the markers from like soaking into the paper too much. I don't really like how it sits. The paint sits on the gesso. So maybe some watered down gesso might be better, or I have some absorbent ground that might work better. I might try that and see how it feels. Mostly it feels best to just use the watercolor paper in my painting sketchbook, but right now I have the goal of finishing the sketchbook. The markers are fun sometimes, so I don't know, maybe I'll try some stuff, maybe I won't. I'm going to finish the vlog here. We have done 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pages over the last couple days, so we got through around half, so I have 12 pages left in the sketchbook. I think we could finish those up in the next video. Thinking about doing a big study session. Let me know if you like study with me videos, because I was talking to my sister and she brought up that I could do a real-time study with me video. If you're interested in something like that, let me know. Hopefully this sketchbook will finally be finished soon and I can do a sketchbook tour and, more importantly, move on with my life and start a new sketchbook. If you are new here and you haven't already, please subscribe. Like the video if you liked it, and I will see you soon, probably for another vlog. I have some really cool stuff coming up soon. Like I said in my pottery update video, I'm going to be trying rug tufting, which is something I've wanted to try for a really long time. So look forward to that, and see you soon.